So I'm taking you on your oh, I know my face is in the dark here. Where's the thing? There it is. All right, so taking you on a California vacation here, telling my Hollywood stories. If you're in a different state, and it's actually just got cloudy here. See the sky? And so it's relieving. It's 105 right there on that little stage there. That's where I was exercising, and that's where bands play actually as well, which is pretty cool. I know the guy who books there. I used to teach his daughter, and so he told me, yeah, call me up to play there. I think I will. Anyways, the story is about Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. They came to go see me play at the Whisky, or at Imagine World Peace at the Whisky. We were playing with Jailhouse that night, and I remember we were headlining, and then the last minute they said, "Oh, Jailhouse is gonna co-headline," and I remember Theodore's like, "Co-headline?" Our singer, and they're like, "Yeah, co-headline," because they had a song on MTV at the time, and we'll split the difference. I think the time slot was 11:30 for the headlining band on the I think it was a Whiskey No Bozo jam actually, and I believe that's what it was because there's like a million bands playing. And, yeah, it was, and anyways, so they played like at 11:45, and we played at like 11:11 or something like that, or 11:15 or something. It's 5 songs each, and there's really 3 songs for every band, but the headlining band played 5 songs, or at least when we played, because Theodore goes, "We're playing 5 songs, or we ain't playing the No Bozo Jam, so you better recognize, cuz." So it worked too, which goes to show you should be a little demanding. Anyways, when dealing in Hollywood at the time. So we were actually being courted by Marshall Burrow, who managed Rat and Van Halen on their first record that was known for ripping them off actually. And he worked with them when Gene Simmons was doing the demo deal, and he invited them down, but they actually turned us down. They said that our singer sounded too much like Alice Cooper, and our drummer was really good, who is Lance Porter. He was in the Imaginable Peace, the X-Idols, the Countdowns, the Frosted with Jane Whelan, Tal Bachman, She's So High, that song, and what else? So what's the rest of the story? So anyways, they came, and they said my guitar tone sucked, because I just got this Mesa Boogie Mark IV, and it had 50 million knobs, and like all of them pulled out too, and an EQ built into it, and I'm like 19. And I'm like, what the hell is all this? So I couldn't get a good tone out of it. So they were correct about that. But anyways, I remember they came backstage and at the Whisky, and Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, they got that vibe where they especially at a club, because everyone's admiring them and they're all dressed up for the rock club, the Whiskey A Go-Go, And so they walk in like this, like, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, with their noses in the air. And then they politely say hello and shake our hands and all that. But I was like, I'm not even like that. I don't even like people like that. Although I've met Gene Simmons a couple times, he's pretty nice every time. And it's off, not like as a fan either, just as a normal person. But I'm just saying, like, when you walk into the room like that, people like me don't like that shit. Anyway, so I just shook their hands, and then walked right out the door. Because I'm 19, I'm a little kid, and I wasn't actually a big Kiss fan, actually. Anyways, although I did see them in concert with Queensryche, but I was there for Queensryche, cuz. So, gotta know. Anyways, way back, I think it was Rage for Order, actually. And, but Kiss was really good. Anyways, so I leave, and immediately out the door, and I go out the backstage door where you're with the public again, and the top stairs of the Whisky, and all the girls walk up and go, "Is Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons really in there?" Like that sort of thing. I'm like, "Yes," like kind of like all just like, whew, glad I got out of that pressure cooker. I don't like feeling like I gotta like walk on eggshells, and I'm not gonna do that. So, but anyways, there's my story, and I'll be telling more. I'm taking you on a California vacation when I tell these stories. So if you aren't on vacation, I'll just click on my videos and I'll take you on my vacation. How about that? California vacation style. All right?